Hello there, good people. What's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time it's around 1 a.m. here right now in Dhaka. I'm planning to do two videos. One is list, other one is an individual review of a fragrance I never reviewed before. It's going to be your fragrance, but let me start with the list actually because I could not think of that many lists today. I just thought like let's do, because many of you always ask Joy, just suggest some strong fragrances that will last, outperform other fragrances, or other people's fragrances. I beg your pardon. And then these fragrances will give you solid performance, doesn't matter which price tag, designer niche, mixed, Arabic, whatever. So I picked up randomly 12 fragrances. Here we go. So first fragrance, these fragrances, I'll tell you one thing, always remember it's about performance. I did not say anything about the smell. Some of these are very lovable, some of them are very offensive, some of them are very polarizing, means some people will like it, some people may not like it, but I'll tell you for performance these have no issue. Just check the notes breakdown and see if it works for you. Number 12, bringing back the blue beast, real blue beast, the monstrosity. This is called Rasasi Shuhrah. I don't know what. Oh man, it's collecting some dust over the years. So it's been a while since I put this on me actually, to be honest. There was a time I was obsessed with this fragrance. Okay, I reviewed it some 5-6 years back or even more, and this fragrance at that time was getting a lot of hype. Many people got it, some people hate it, some people loved it, but no one ever disagreed on the performance. This stuff is really nuclear, so you have to watch your number of sprays. Mostly it's a winter fragrance, but I'll tell you, if you're just looking for a performer, if you're new in the game, this is one fragrance highly recommended by me. Rasasi Shuhrah Purom. Beautiful blue juice, but this is anything but a blue fragrance. Check out my review, see. So number 11, I have another monstrous fragrance. This is called Joop Homme. And I always love this big boy bottle. Looks like a big pool or aquarium filled with pink juice, right? So this is an iconic fragrance. If you do not know by any chance, it's similar to, you can say, some people say Mont Blanc Individual. And also I think there's a Creed fragrance. What is the fragrance? I always forget. Sorry about that. There's a Creed fragrance that smells similar to this, obviously better quality, but all the fragrances are derived from Joop. Okay, this is a like one statement kind of fragrance. This fragrance is about cinnamon, florals, sweetness, kind of like a syrupy thickness. People know this, like people call this like a sometimes like a jello shot, like on steroids, something like that. This fragrance is so beautiful in winter. It takes like a lot of wearing to get used to it. It's a powerhouse fragrance, okay? And there's nothing that smells like this apart from Joop flankers, okay? So definitely check it out. What fragrance was that from Creed? You guys know if you know already, okay? So Joop Homme, definitely a good performer and very, very pocket friendly, just like Shuhrah. So number 10, we'll go with this fragrance. I had to pick this up. This is Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Women, okay? Some of you will be like saying, why a women's fragrance in this list? We want men's fragrances. So this is similar to Tom Ford Noir de Noir. Of course, Tom Ford is much higher quality, but I will tell you, this fragrance, for the price that you pay, even the price have gone high, like 30 something dollars. Previously used to be 20 something dollars. This fragrance, you cannot finish this bottle, okay? I will challenge you, for if you have big collection, you will never be able to finish this bottle, because you literally need 2 sprays. It performs, it projects, it lasts, it just the whole area knows you're wearing a fragrance. So this is dark, it's kind of got the rose, and it's sweet. It's very, very luxurious and delicious smelling fragrance, but it definitely is not a safe fragrance. Like, I know one of my brother took a Decant from me, and he told me that his mother said, get out of the car when he sprayed in the car. So this is not a close proximity fragrance, or when you are near people. Why the cap is not going back on the place? I think maybe some issue. The sound like spanking anyway. So still not close. Look at this, it's like anyway. So what I'm trying to say, if you're just looking for a performer, Club de Nuit Intense Man is good, but this is actually 3 times more powerful than CD name. Definitely check it out. It's an interesting fragrance, but test before you buy. But performance wise, this is a 10 out of 10. All of these are actually Club de Nuit Intense Man Women by Armaf. Number 9, bringing back one great fragrance from house of Lattafa, and I think this is called Ameer Oud Intense Oud. This is a fragrance I wear usually in winter. Most of these anyway, just a couple of fragrances I use in summer, but mostly winter fragrances. This is a stunning fragrance. If I ever make Lattafa top 10 beast mode fragrances, this is going to be in top 5. Performance wise, beautiful. Some people compared this with Stronger With You, those lines, or maybe something like By the Fireplace. It's right there. I will tell you, it to my nose, it doesn't smell anything. Let me just spray a little bit. That's that's strong, man. That is lovely, strong, smoky, caramelized, sweet, kind of got the oud, amber. It's just a beautiful blend. But this fragrance for 20 something dollars will get you like 8 hours plus performance. Definitely check it out. It's definitely better quality blend than many other synthetic fragrance out there. I love this. It's very high class. Lattafa Ameer Oud Intense Oud. That's number 9. Number 8. I think number 8. Yep. I lost track. I'm sorry. Next one is a fragrance. Man, I'm spraying too much of strong cologne in the room. Okay, so next one is a Mercedes Benz. Just give me a sec. See, straight up, when I smell strong fragrance, sometimes it makes you cough because it's so close. It's too close for comfort. So because winter time it's okay, but summertime it's tough. Next one is this fragrance, Mercedes Benz Club, and this is called Extreme. I got this fragrance a couple of months back, and I'll tell you one thing. I got this. I let go of my vintage 2010 or 11 metal flask version of Amen, Angelman by Thierry Mugler. And that's something I would never usually do. I love that fragrance. That is very rare to find, impossible to find. Vintage formulation, Thierry Mugler version, very difficult. This one smells a lot like that. Okay, this one smells a lot like that, but more wearable. Thierry Mugler Amen, no matter how much you praise this in our countryside, it's very difficult to pull off. It's just way too strong. Pure Havana, pure malt is somewhat sweeter, but that tar note in Amen, I cannot take it. So this one smoothens it up, and it's more wearable version. I would definitely say by Thierry Mugler Angelman, but it's a hidden gem. Obviously, it's a very, very long-lasting fragrance. Definitely check it out. For the price, you cannot go wrong. Winter nights, beautiful. This is called Mercedes Benz Club Extreme. Beautiful bottle. Number 7, and I think we have top 6 then. Okay, number 7 is this fragrance. Okay, Afnan Supremacy In Oud. I think that's the name. Yeah, In Oud. I have been having this fragrance for a very long time, and I have decent amount of juice left also. I think it's about 30 ml or around there left. So this fragrance, it's similar to something like, you can say, Oud for Greatness. Okay, this is a clone of that. I will tell you one thing. If you have 4 to 5 sprays, it covers your whole night's shift. Okay, if you're gonna meet someone, you're gonna go meet like a bunch of dudes or your friends, you just go out there, they're wearing Versace, Bulgari, this and that, even Creeds. This one will top all of that. You're gonna be the boss man, right? It smells so good. It smells, actually, to my nose, very close to the real thing, but much more approachable and very smooth. And price tag wise, very good. Afnan Supremacy In Oud. So top 6. Number 6 is, I think, the only freshie here. I don't know how I picked that up because it was random, right? So let's show you a beast more freshie. Bulgari Aqua Marine. So some people are telling me this is discontinued, just like Atlantic, Amara, and Aqua, Amara, and Marine. And of course, the tonic 2 tonic versions, right? So this one, I know since 2016, okay? Very long time, 7-8 years almost. This fragrance is such a beautiful, neroli, fresh, kind of like an aquatic, oceanic. If you know Versace Purum, it's in the same family, but it's just so much stronger, okay? It has this kind of a fresh water, blue skies, white clouds, that sort of vibe. And this fragrance lasts easily over 7 hours, 8 hours on the shirt. So I think these are getting expensive. If you can find a bottle, get it. In summer, you'll through and through enjoy this, okay? Bulgari Aquamarine, beautiful bottle too. Number 5, recently got a backup bottle. These are getting hard to find. Discontinued gem. Rojas Mustache, okay? And I have to specify, this is Mustache or Mustache EDP, not the EDT. There are 2 versions. EDT, it's old school classic kind of fragrance. This is the sweet one that is similar to YSL Tuxedo, okay? And I do have a couple of clones of Tuxedo. This is really, really good. I just absolutely love the bottle. If you look at the bottle, and juice color, it looks boozy, right? So you get the sweetness, you get that booziness. It's just sweet, man. It's a little bit spicy sweetness. It's just a masculine fragrance. If you like Tuxedo, just opt for this. So much better value than Tuxedo. And I think Tuxedo is obviously higher class, but price is so much more than this. But it's a good performer. That's why I picked it up here. Rojas Mustache, number 5. Number 4, one of my best buddies, Paco Invictus Victor V. This bottle I call it Vampire, okay, because the V looks like vampire, okay. And this one I got 200 ml. I usually do that when I love some fragrance, like 1 million line. I got a lot of 200 ml because I don't want to finish my bottle like first formulation. This is a first formulation. So this is sweet. This is sweet. It has a lot of modern elements in it, but it's also not as juvenile. I think it's somewhere between the like youth and then 30s, like 20 to 30. This age group will enjoy this at night time. Amazing performance, amazing. Okay, these fragrances are great for the performance. Okay, so Paco Rabanne made a really nice one flanker here. I think this is one of my favorites. Invictus Victory. Top three are all beast mode. Number three, this one, if this one doesn't perform on you, nothing will. Okay, I'll tell you one thing: do not use fragrances, man. Then you are just out of luck. Okay, this is a discontinued fragrance. It's getting $150 plus. It's called Kyotanka by Thierry Mugler. Okay, I perhaps will not buy a backup bottle. Okay, I'll tell you one thing: I'm not the biggest fan of this fragrance. This is not my most favorite Mugler because it's a very one direction kind of fragrance. You either love it, spicy Tonka. Not much going on in there. Is the sweetness. It doesn't have so much of amen or anything like it. It's just spicy Tonka. It smells like gingerbread cookies in. You can say Christmas time. It's Christmas. It's Halloween like, but it's very sweet and it's just wearable on cooler nights, rainy nights. High heat, it will choke people. And this fragrance lasts 15, 16 hours plus. Such is the power of this perfume. I think this is the longest lasting from this line. I wear it in winter, but I think performance-wise, this is unbeatable. Pure Tonka by Thierry Mugler. Number two, this house, I'm taking this fragrance as an example, but this house all in all is a beast. Okay, on most part. This is Gold Intensitive Oud, I think. Intensitive Oud, yes. Take a look at the juice color to get some idea. Okay, this one definitely has oud, but it has some citrusy, fruity elements up top. It has some rose. It definitely smells a lot like many other Manceras, like So Blue. You can say Rose is Greedy. It has some elements from a lot of fragrances, but the amber, the sweetness, and the oud in this is so sweet. It's like, I think there's a grapefruit also used in there. So this is very wearable rose. I think black currant, those fruits, it makes it nicely balanced between fruity and floral. And the oud is very wearable. It's like a golden kind of oud. And the fragrance just need 2 to 3 sprays, cover your whole day. Okay. So try some of these Mancera fragrances. Especially the dark ones are very beast mode. Gold Intensitive Oud or Oud. Number one, it's something I'm very happy I got this back recent times. I got it from my brother. It was almost full bottle. And this is one of my signature scents, which I almost finished. It's somewhere there or here. Yeah, there is that old bottle of mine. I have 10 ml there. And I have almost full bottle here of Nishane Ani. If you can manage to get like older style bottle, like the first or first 2 years batch, you'll thank me later. You'll thank yourself later. Ani, Hachivat, Sultan Vetiver, 3 of their best fragrance with monstrous performance. Okay, the older batch, especially the new ones, they last about 8 hours, but these last 15 hours plus. Okay, so definitely check it out, Nishane Ani. In terms of smell, performance, this is a king. I compliment people when they wear this. Okay, such a gorgeous vanilla, fruitiness, citrus. I think there's also got black currant. That note is in there. Such a stunning perfume. Such a stunning perfume. Telling you, Nishane Ani, one of the best perfumes ever made. So that's my list of 12 fragrances which have great performance. Do let me know which ones are your favorite, and let me move on to the one last video, which is going to be individual review. Take care. Good night.